welcome back to more Death Stranding.
If you want to review recent events, you should check the corpus. Why not open your ring terminal and take a quick look?
Shit. Ah, fuck. Oh, hello, Rushing Astro. Thank you. I forgot to change the time. God damn it. Cheers for letting me know. Thankfully, I was only in the wrong category for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. This is Death Stranding 2, which came out like a week ago or something. It's an Amazon delivery man simulator. Yeah, it's a literal walking simulator. It's made by the guy who made Metal Gear Solid, if you've heard of Metal Gear Solid.
Be there in no time.
When you play as Norman Reedus. I think the next mission, they said, is going to be a combat one.
Good evening, Ben. Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests. Still pretty dark out. Thank you. Let me just bring up the orders. Talk about one crazy surprise. I've given up on this one. Appreciate.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Level 69, nice.
Thanks for stopping by this late at night. The roads around here aren't safe after dark, so keep your eyes peeled. Until next time. Order completed. Well done.
This one. Point of interest. Huh. Probably want to go like down here.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Alright, I'm probably taking too much shit that I don't need. Don't need a climbing anchor. Grenade pistol is good. Blood grenades are good. Probably want a shotgun. Let's do a shotgun and 2 grenade pistols. There we go.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Shit. See that crack in the
Nearly
bridge?
at our destination. You see anything suspicious?
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, sir.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is
I see
restricted.
tar everywhere. Hello there, Okami. I'm about to fight a boss.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Been a long time, Sam.
Fuck, how you still alive?
Oh, no, I'm just a ghost. Come to take my revenge on you and that bitch Fragile. All the way from the other side. Of course, there's no point in trying to kill you when you won't stay dead. But there are plenty of other ways to make you suffer. Huh? The kid kicked the bucket, huh? Shame. Goddamn shame. So now what, you just lugging that coffin or pod? Going on a walkabout? Well, that's touching. Even if you don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
What are you saying?
Huh? Maybe I can't kill you, you won't die, but you can lose everything you love. And torture yourself for the rest of time, knowing that death will never come for you. So you go on your little walkabout. Go wherever you want, but I will be damned if I let you link up this con. Not because extinction's my creed, though, no. No, I want to build a world where fear and violence are king. And who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You? With your hippy-dippy network? Or me? With my more rough and tumble methods? I can't wait to find out. Just a good old-fashioned boss fight. Cruelty or collaboration? The eternal choice. Let's put him to the test.
Oh shit. Are the legs like a weakness? Oh god.
Are you injured, Sam?
Yes.
What a hit! Cliche, but that one's gotta hurt.
Oh, that's the weak spot. I think.
boy, that must hurt.
Yeah, it does, Dolman. Thank you. Holy shit, the range on this guy.
Nice one. That one seems to have done some damage.
About bloody time. God, what have I done? The buttons, man. You can disable the legs. I guess anything that's lit up, you can disable it.
Well done, Sam. That last attack of yours seems to have left a mark.
Sam, get up. That was a pretty fun boss fight. I think that was the best Death Stranding boss fight
Great
I
work.
fought.
Now let's get this place on the Chiral network.
Let's take 5.
Whose meter is on Tentacle? Oh god, he's freaking out. Ugh.
It's all good. That's right. Just sleep. That's okay. It's all right. That's right. Just sleep. Okay.
giant alien octopus has been killed. Well, it's not alien, it was a mech.
Your name is Sam, isn't it? We owe you one. What in the hell was that thing anyway? It looked like a machine, but none I've ever seen before. Right. We need to assess the situation. I can tell you gave it your all. We appreciate the help. I hope we can continue to rely on you in the future. This moment's been a long time coming. Please use your Cupid to connect us.
Olivia Westbury. Oh, yes, the floating carrier.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Great. No issues establishing a chiral network connection. By the way, we've sent some folks out to recover the wreckage of that giant mech that attacked us earlier. Only prudent we study it, you know? If we learn anything of value, we'll be sure to relay it to Drawbridge right away. Thanks again for coming to our rescue.
Sam, this is the President. Due to your tireless efforts, West Fort Knot is now part of the chiral network. A great achievement. I salute you. However, this expansion has done little to address the anomalous activity observed across the continent. Elsewhere, disruptions in the tar currents are growing ever more prevalent. Only by connecting all of Australia can we hope to resolve this situation. And by doing so, we will create the optimal conditions for a new Plategate to manifest as well. We are one step closer to making the chiral verse a reality, and ensuring humanity overcomes extinction. The road ahead is still fraught with peril, but I have the utmost faith in your capabilities. For now, though, please take a well-deserved break aboard the DHV Magellan.
Yeah, it's gonna take ages to connect the entirety of Australia.
Order completed. Well done.
Floating carriers can be loaded with cargo once deployed in the field.
Alright, well, I want one of those. And the shotgun's like out of ammo.
Thank you for your cooperation. All contributions are welcome.
monorail? See you again.
Was it really Higgs? He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
He found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
it was definitely his voice I heard. I didn't get a good look at his face, but yeah. He said he came back to get revenge on you and me. Screwing with our plans to link up Australia was just another way to do that.
They were all in red. Just like the ones at your place. That could have been him too.
You think that was Higgs? Did you see him hurt Lou?
I'm not sure.
Fragile, I need you to remember.
I only caught a glimpse. But they were all wearing red. This is all my fault.
Why didn't you kill him in the first place?
I had him at my mercy on Amelie's beach. If I'd only finished him off, none of this would have happened.
No,
Yes,
you can't blame yourself.
you should blame yourself.
You know, something's been bugging me. Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou. It hit me after. He's absolutely right. I mean, the kid's whole life is a total mystery to me. So I gotta ask. Can you look into Lou's past? Find out what you can? Charlie, you, the ship's crew, you all have connections within the UCA, right? And at least one of you has to have access to the UCA archives that were recovered by the Chiral Network.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
Really, Sam? There's such a thing as too tight. Oh.
That must have been quite the nightmare. I can't feel my legs.
Lou.
Sam, this is Tarman. Feeling refreshed, I hope?
Not really.
Thanks to all your hard graft, the DHV Magellan can get around a lot more freely now. More specifically, we can travel between any two facilities that are connected to the chiral network by way of the tar currents. Naturally, this includes Mexico as well. If you're curious about how the folks in the places you visited are getting on, Magellan travel to a given facility, simply open the map with your ring terminal and chart a course to your destination.
Well, that's very handy. So I could go back to Mexico and level up the what's-its. The preppers. Standard orders in Mexico, Sam. I heard you're able to take on standard orders now. We've actually been looking for someone who might be able to help out with a few. They're starting to pile up. Squirt emoji, squirt emoji. If you ever need to come out this way again, it'd be great if you could pitch in. Yeah, Tarman sleeps in the same room. There's 2 crypto biotes now. There's a new one. There's a weird looking one. What does that do? Electrobiote.
Was that tasty, Sam?
Yes.
Why don't you try freshening up with a shower? You know, I've been thinking about what happened to Lou. Fragile holds herself personally responsible for those tragic events. If Higgs was indeed behind the attack, then I can understand why she feels that way. Why she blames herself for setting everything in motion. But she's resolved not to let any of it show. To bottle it up and put on a brave face. She didn't used to smoke before, did she? I suspect it's a form of self-punishment she's adopted. Vengeance gives rise to a cycle of violence, and Higgs wouldn't have it any other way. But she's committed to helping you complete this journey, together with Lou, to get you back on your feet. And if she believes she has to bury her emotions and play the part of a hard-nosed commander to do that, she will. That's what I think, anyway. I'm sure you can understand her position. That masked man, that was Higgs, wasn't it? I had no idea he commanded such terrible powers. To summon a giant mech single-handedly. I expect he's behind recent disruptions to the tar currents, too. Well, you don't have to face him alone, Sam. You have me for backup.
I'm sure you're gonna be a massive help there, Tarman.
Sam, is that Horizon Dreamer I spy in your music collection? That's one of Daiichi Miura's best songs. I'd love to hear it again, to listen and remember my family. You know, Sam, I was just thinking. The brigands object to virtually all forms of change. Which begs the question of how they managed to get their hands on that disruptor device, or chiral jammer, doesn't it? Ah, yes. Apparently, you can create your own custom playlist for the music player. If you have any recommendations, I'm all ears, Sam.
Sam's sunburn has healed. I never noticed the sunburn. Till morning. God, he's got more to say now?
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam?
You're right, I guess.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions. But what makes you think you have a choice?
Sam, it's Charlie. Another request is ready for you. You'll find it listed as a main order on the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal. So you know, Sam, Fragile is currently looking into Lou. Meanwhile, Tarman is conducting a separate investigation into the giant mech that attacked you earlier. For now, we would like you to focus on extending the network. That is a task only you can handle. As the network grows in size, we will have much more information at our disposal to further our efforts. That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at West Fort Knott has been resolved. It appears that they're in dire need of additional supplies, to the point that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your next destination. This next order is intended to alleviate the situation. You're to restore the mine north of F1 and its monorail station to working order and link up West Fort Knott. After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine to the settlement by rail. As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on the details as you review the map. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could make this main order your top priority. All right, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHV Magellan. Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knott. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing and to finally complete the order. That's all there is to it. So begin plotting your route to the mine north of F1. On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain ill-suited to vehicles. If that sounds good to you, try fabricating one and loading the materials onto it. And when you're not using the carrier for cargo, you can hop aboard and kick the ground and use it as a makeshift skateboard. Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function, so keep a supply on hand.
I'm gonna stick them in my backpack for now. One thing I'm curious about though, like if I can chart a course, can I just go anywhere? I just saw that there's a lot of materials for the Long Commander, but you can't fast travel to the Long Commander. You'd have to fast travel here and then take them up there. Can't do that later. Hey, dudes.
There's another porter here.
Hey, mine's heavier.
Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run.
Thanks,
So go and say hello.
This one's for you.
He offered me stuff. Nah, it's okay, dude. I don't need those. So there's sort of two ways you can get across here, it looks like. BTs. Messages these dudes are sending me. They're always sending me messages, goddammit. Local porters, they're grateful. Grown men are sending me heart emojis. Olivia, I recovered the wreckage of the mech that Higgs summoned and shared the data with Drawbridge. It's really weird. It's like it's not a machine at all. The tech it's using is totally new to me. What the hell is it? Looks like it's got tar inside. Is that what powers it? How is it controlled? So many mysteries. Here's hoping our combined efforts can unravel them. Fuck. Whoa.
Gatequake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
I forgot that gatequakes are a thing.
Let's get a move on.
carrier. On the carrier. That... Oh no, is that... Did I bring everything that I was supposed to bring? I thought there was a third thing. Oh no, I added the special alloys together. Never mind. Oh, what the fuck? There's weird snake things in the tar. Thanks for Mr. Spooky Bat.
Thanks for the help. Give me a hand.
Got a ladder to cross. Sam! What the fuck? Sam, come on now. Stop playing silly buggers. How am I gonna cross that without those weird fucking snake things getting me? Look at them! What even are they? Oh no, it's like lots of like little weird eels. Is that saving me? Is that helping? Chiral creatures trigger short circuits. Coming into contact with a chiral creature will trigger a short circuit, draining your battery. Oh yeah. What if I try pee on them? And they're nowhere to be seen right now. Oh, what the hell am I supposed to do now? With that, there's a lot of stuff. Just equip my penis. My bladder's empty?
Yeah, well, guess I didn't need to go after all.
Fuck. My bladder's empty. Hold on, let me drink.
Nuh-uh. All topped up.
Whatever. I think the grenade triggers work, and I don't know why this guy's placed a whatchamacallit, a rope.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
All these cowl crystals makes me feel like I'm gonna have to fight BTs here.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Not enough resources, huh? What exactly? Well done, Sam. I've never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff it could carry. All right then, why don't we extract some materials?
Mining will begin and more materials will be produced. Okay, mine.
Please submit materials.
And 2,000 coral crystals, I get a fuck ton of special alloys. To do that though. Oh yeah, I do. Take this stuff. Oh shit. No, it's not what I meant to do.
Very good, Sam. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by accessing that delivery terminal.
Okay. Ah, no. Place it in the container. This is a wee bit complex. But also cool.
Transported by the monorail has been placed in your private locker.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome! With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought. Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
Oh, this is gonna make going back and doing, like, leveling up the porters in Mexico really easy. Pickup truck. Oh, Olivia.
We've made great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's all right, we'd like you to have this. Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Makes it harder for Sam to lose his balance when a skeleton is equipped. He barely already loses his balance. Vehicles to be charged using Sam's battery.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Oh, they look just like my sunglasses. Notable for their balanced structure, square shape, and simple black frame.
We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself. It's a large four-wheel drive vehicle, boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the chiral network, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts. Sure. The monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about. We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou.
Oh shit.
Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Okay.
Order complete.
You know on Twitch, you know the affiliate thing? I had a look at it today and it seems that they've changed the requirements. They've lowered the requirements of affiliate on Twitch. You no longer need 50 followers. You only need 25. There's reach 25 followers, stream for 4 hours, stream on 4 different days, and you need a minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days. Which is the one that I don't have. It's like stream for 4 hours. I've streamed for 46 hours in the last 30 days. Stream on 4 different days. I've streamed on 26. Yeah, I've got my other account watching to try and boost the viewer number, because I only need 3 viewers average for 4 days.
Perhaps you should take a break. I will always support you. That's the spirit.
Yeah, I wonder if they did that for everyone, or maybe it's just because my account's old or something, I don't know.
Hi, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that, pretty much, is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
Thank you. I wonder if that's gonna work. I wonder if they can tell that it's multiple people. This is new? Well, my average viewers for this stream are on 2.
Sam, it's Charlie. A new order is now ready for you. I'd also like to brief you on your next destination. And I believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Sam, it seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there, by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
Oh, the books are down there. Moby Dick. Is that the lone commander?
That's Tarman's son. He must have placed a photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
Yeah, hopefully. Cheers.
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son? Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents, with this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain. You want to hear the story?
Sure.
I like his bomber
I
jacket.
was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Dip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop. You seeing this?
Ugh.
I think she's pregnant. Hey, Pop. This is weird.
Storm! And just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him. At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
That was cool. What happens if you read the book now?
Moby Dick, or The Whale, seems to be one of Tarman's favorite novels. As the name suggests, it's a story about a white sperm whale named Moby Dick. Captain Ahab, one of the main characters, uses a prosthetic leg made of whalebone to replace the one Moby Dick took long ago. He's obsessed with getting revenge against the whale, which he hates with a terrible passion, all while nursing the phantom pain of his lost leg. In the end, Ahab fails to exact vengeance on his foe and is dragged into the sea. His crew's only survivor is Ishmael, the book's narrator. He was rescued after clinging desperately to a coffin-shaped life buoy. That's right, a coffin was his savior. Ironic, isn't it? How you use a thing makes all the difference.
Why are they so big? bit too big. I don't like how large the sunglasses are.
I've known Tarman for quite a while now, but that was the first time I've heard him speak about his son in that fashion. It made me wish that I could do something, anything to ease his burden. But setting aside those feelings, suppose that cat of his is in fact his son reborn. Why does it treat me as though I'm a threat? Does it just hate me? Reincarnation or not, perhaps it's still a cat at heart. Oh boy. I really miss the taste of food. Sam, been a while since you had a proper shower, wouldn't you say?
Didn't I just have one?
There are organisms in this area that I don't believe I've ever laid eyes on before. My understanding is that they're called chiral creatures, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Apparently, they will drain your batteries if you come into contact with them. There may be other deleterious effects for all we know. And really, you shouldn't be bothering them anyway. There's nothing to be gained from it. It's not like they drop coins when defeated. I don't really...
Kinda, it sounds like it, doesn't it?
The extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility. Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
When we get like those sort of cutscenes and we get more backstory from the characters, because so far Tarman was kind of a complete mystery.
Rest recommended.
Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its Western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
Oh my god, that's a hell of a long delivery. All the way back to the plate gate. Rainbow Valley. I wonder if I should use the truck for this. Or I can just use someone else's. Just put it all in the truck. I've got new enhancements, emergency vehicle charger, fast post box hacking. What's this one? Oh, skeleton auto assist. Probably want that. Less likely to fall over. Right, I think I'm probably carrying like a lot of shit. I don't need all these. I mean, I'll take this because this is always useful. Look, I've got. Why have I got 3 grenade pistols? I don't need 3 grenade pistols, that's kind of insane. Yeah, that looks good to me.
Vehicle ready. Please drive carefully. Order accepted. Thank you.
It's kind of weird that he doesn't get in it, he like sits on the front of it. I forgot you can still use your weapons from it as well.
I will always support you.
I will always support you. So it says it's an off-roader, so I'm hoping that this is going to be good for all terrain. The turning circle on it is massive. Where the hell am I going? Okay, over there. It's kind of slow. I've got to cross the river and go around the mountain. Okay. Why is there just an assault rifle there? That's not good. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, I thought you couldn't drive through BT areas. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna have to get out of the truck. Because if they catch me, the truck's gonna get swallowed. That's not what I meant to do, Sam. but if it gets swallowed, then I'd lose all of the packages. God, I'm still 430 meters away. So there's like a big mountain here, and I want to be going around it on the left-hand side. I think I'm safe to stand up. You know, I've not actually been spotted by those guys yet. They're called the Watchers, and they've got like big green eyes, but they've never seen me, weirdly. I like the rain going down the screen. You don't get rain on the screen when you look down, but when you look up, you do. This place looks different. Oh, the sun's coming out. Rainbow Valley? Can you see any rainbows from here? No. I believe they'd lie.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
What the hell was that noise?
Hold on a minute. Are you Sam? Then does this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here. This cargo is in tip-top shape. You are a consummate professional.
Damn straight I am.
We'll be hoping to see more of you in the future.
This guy got like... Oh no, I thought I had like crazy scientist hair, but he's got a hat on.
Next step involves the Cupid, yeah? Okay then, let's do this.
cannon? A device primarily used to extinguish fires by dousing them with a jet of decontaminated tar, but which can also knock humans unconscious and suppress smaller enemies. Deploy the cannon to fix it to the ground and replenish its tar supply, but be warned that the tar it expels has a restorative effect on catchers. What the hell's a catcher?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully, no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs.
Town down below?
You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void-outs at any rate. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own.
Tar cannons?
Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. Now, while fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive. Thanks for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
The Magellan is temporarily unable to travel. Kind of ominous. I get the feeling that something's about to happen.
Bringing it... You have done a staggering amount of work on our behalf.
Nice.
I believe this data could be of use to you. Take it. With my thanks.
Solar generator. God, there's so many good things that you can equip to the backpack. How are you supposed to choose?
We're increasing the amount of materials allocated for your use.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The data I'm sharing with you is for a solar generator that can be attached to your backpack. When equipped, it uses solar power to automatically recharge your batteries over time. It can be a real lifesaver, especially when you're traveling between places you know don't have traditional generators. Try it out, and I know you'll agree.
Weapons restricted.
Take care, Sam.
Retro on the deliverer, Rennie. I have done a lot of deliveries. Playing Death Stranding 1 and now this. Why are they giving me so many crypto biots?
Seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my
Doesn't have gloves on.
crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
You think I spooked her?
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
It won't be long till happiness steps up.
That's your waifu?
Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility.
Is this a hot spring? No. Not come across a hot spring yet. Ooh. This looks nice. Oh, she's preggers.
Thanks for coming, Sam.
Rainy.
I'm sorry about just now. I didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainy.
You too, little man.
You got some kind of a trick for dealing with time fall?
Rainy, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
Serious. I've already spotted a second one. Let me guess, the blonde one? Ellie Fanning?
Fragile. Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug. Well, I'm sure you already know. This is Rainy. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
As usual, Drawbridge can't help but run its people ragged. I was glad to see Rainy in such high spirits. She's grown so bright and energetic, almost unrecognizable from our first meeting. A pity that her child shows no similar signs of development. Rainy used to be much more quiet and withdrawn. She seemed averse to spending time with people. Dolls, too. It was singing and dancing that got her to open up. I'm something of a performer myself, though I've never showed anyone. The Rainbow Valley greenhouses are the product of our researchers' hard work. And thanks to you and me, those invaluable structures will endure for a good while yet. I don't really have anything else to say right now.
It tells you how many people are on board. I've stopped playing at almost the exact same time every day. 59 minutes past midnight, 36 minutes past midnight, 45 minutes past midnight, 49 minutes past midnight. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end it. Now that I've got the car and I can fast travel using the ship, I can go around and like quickly level up the preppers and get like all kinds of upgrades, like the silenced pistol, and I've seen that you can get like a staff, like an electric staff. It's like bloody Darth Maul's lightsaber kind of thing. That could be fun. So yeah, thank you for watching. I don't know if the using multiple accounts thing worked, because it still says 2 average viewers, and I feel like it was on 2 viewers for like the first hour, and then I think the second hour I've streamed, it's been on like 4 or 5. So I don't know how it's still counting the average as 2. Well, I'm looking at it right now. I can see the stream summary, like it updates in real time. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it will change after the stream ends. But yeah, thank you for coming and watching, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.